Here's my first night on the job. Security guard. Sounds pretty simple, right? Watch some monitors, do a few rounds, drink a questionable amount of coffee. Pays decent, and honestly, the solitude is kind of a bonus for me. The building is brand new, a massive distribution center on the edge of town. State-of-the-art everything. Miles of polished concrete floors, towering shelves stacked high with boxes, and an unsettling quiet that you can almost feel pressing in on you. Kind of quiet that makes the hum of the fluorescent lights sound like a roar. My main post is a small, glass-walled office right in the center of the main floor. It's like a fishbowl. I've got a bank of monitors showing me every corner of this place. Hallways, loading docks, storage bays, all empty, all still. The supervisor, a guy named Dave with a handshake like a vice grip, gave me the grand tour earlier. He was all business. Keep an eye on the cameras, walk the perimeter every 2 hours, and don't touch anything you're not supposed to. Seems straightforward enough. He handed me a set of keys, a heavy-duty flashlight, and clapped me on the shoulder before he left. You'll be fine, he said. It's the quietest gig you'll ever have. Famous last words, right? So, I settle in for the long haul. First couple of hours are exactly as advertised. Mind-numbingly boring. I cycle through the cameras, watch dust motes dance in the security lights, and sip my coffee. I do my first patrol. The echo of my own footsteps is the only sound. It's kinda creepy, walking through these vast, empty aisles. The motion sensor lights flicker on ahead of me and switch off behind me, so it always feels like the darkness is chasing me. But hey, it's a job. When I get back to the security office, I notice it. Something on the desk that wasn't there before. A single sheet of paper, folded neatly in half. It's got that old, yellowed look, like it's been passed around for years. I definitely would have noticed this earlier. My heart does a little jump. Did Dave leave it for me? Did I just miss it? I pick it up. Paper is thick, brittle. I unfold it. It's a list. Typed out but with weird handwritten notes scrawled in the margins. At the top, in bold letters, it says night shift rules for your survival. Okay, this has to be a joke. A prank for the new guy. I almost toss it, but something makes me read it. Rule number 1, at 11:30 p.m., lock the security office door. Do not open it for anyone or anything until your shift ends. Even if you see a coworker on the monitor asking for help, it is not them. I glance at the clock, 11:15. A little chill runs down my spine. It's a dumb prank, but it's detailed. Rule number 2, when you conduct your patrols, never run. No matter what you hear behind you, walk at a steady pace. It loses interest if you don't show fear. My throat feels a little dry. This is getting elaborate. Rule number 3, if you hear 3 slow taps on the office glass, ignore them. Do not look toward the source of the sound. Focus on your monitors. It will eventually go away. I can't help but glance at the glass walls surrounding me. Nothing but the empty, well-lit warehouse floor. Then I get to the next one. The font is different. It's jagged red, almost like it was scratched onto the page. Rule number 4, you may notice a camera feed labeled Camera 6 occasionally turns to static. If this happens, you have exactly 5 seconds to switch the monitor off. Do not continue to watch. Do not try to see what is there. Your curiosity will be the last thing you ever feel. Camera 6, I look up at the bank of monitors. They're all numbered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. There is no camera 6. I scan the feeds again. Main entrance, west corridor, loading bay A, loading bay B, north warehouse. East corridor, no camera 6. A wave of relief washes over me. C. It's a prank. A really good one, I'll admit. They got me. They even built in a fake rule about a non-existent camera to make it seem more real. Clever. I chuckle, folding the paper and setting it down. I look at the clock, 11:29. On a whim, just for the sake of the game, I reach over and lock the deadbolt on the office door. The click echoes in the silent room. Might as well play along. I turn back to my monitors, feeling a bit foolish. The minutes tick by .11:for 5. Midnight. Just the same empty hallways, the same silent loading docks. Prank feels less funny now and more stupid. I'm wasting my time thinking about it. I decide to do another round just to stretch my legs. I grab my flashlight, unlock the door, and step out. The air feels colder than before. I start my patrol, my footsteps the only sound. I walk down aisle 12, and that's when I hear it, a soft scraping sound. From somewhere behind me, my blood runs cold. I immediately think of the list. Rule 2. Never run, no matter what you hear. It's a prank, I tell myself. It's the building settling. It's a rat. But the sound comes again, closer this time. A dry, dragging noise, like something heavy being pulled across the concrete. Every instinct in my body is screaming at me to turn around, to sprint back to the office. But the words on that paper walk at a steady pace. I force my feet to keep moving, one foot in front of the other. The scraping gets louder. It's right behind me now. I can almost feel it. My heart is a drum against my ribs. I don't run. I just keep walking. I round the corner of the aisle and the sound stops. Just silence. I wait a full minute, listening before I dare to continue my patrol, walking a lot faster this time. When I finally get back to the safety of the class office, I slam the door and lock it, my hands shaking. Okay, Dad, that was not a rat. That was not the building settling. I sit down, staring at the monitors, my eyes wide. My gaze drifts to the list on the desk. This can't be real. It just can single quotes T.tap.tap.tap. It's on the glass. Right behind me. 3 slow, deliberate taps. My whole body freezes. Rule number 3. If you hear 3 slow taps on the office glass, ignore them. Do not look. It's a test. This whole thing is a test. I stare so hard at the monitor in front of me that my eyes start to water. The screen shows the empty main entrance. Nothing is there, but the sound. It was so clear, so close. I don't turn around. I just sit there rigid, listening to the hum of the electronics, waiting. But what feels like an eternity, the feeling of being watched slowly fades. I finally allow myself to breathe. My heart is hammering. I'm sweating. This isn't a prank. I don't know what this is, but it is not a prank. Look back at my monitors, trying to regain some sense of control, some sense of normalcy. And that's when I see it. On the screen for the North Warehouse feed, the little white text in the corner. It doesn't say North Warehouse anymore. It says Camera 6, and the feed is pure, buzzing static. My breath catches in my throat. Rule 4. If this happens, you have exactly 5 seconds to switch the monitor off. My hand flies to the control panel. 1, 2, the static on the screen shifts. It's not just noise anymore. There's a shape in it, a form tall, impossibly thin. A silhouette against the electronic snow. 3. My fingers fumble for the button to turn off the monitor. It's a small, black button just like all the others. Why can't I find it? 4. The silhouette in the static moves. It takes a jerky, unnatural step forward. It feels like it's looking right at me, through the screen. My mind is screaming, turn it off now. But I'm frozen, paralyzed by a terror I have never known. I can't look away. 5. The figure in the static takes another step, and another. It's moving out of the snow, becoming clearer. It's not human. Its limbs are too long, its posture bent and broken. It fills the screen. Then every light in the entire warehouse flickers once, twice, and dies. The monitors all go black. The humming stops. I'm plunged into absolute suffocating darkness and silence. My flashlight, the one I dropped on the desk, is my only source of light. I frantically grab it and click it on. The narrow beam cuts through the black, illuminating the dead monitors and the now useless control panel. The rest of the massive warehouse is just gone, swallowed by a darkness so complete it feels solid. The only sound now is my own ragged breathing, loud and desperate in the crushing quiet. The beam of my flashlight shakes, dancing across the inside of my glass prison. And from the darkness, out on the main floor, I hear a sound. A soft, scraping footstep. And then another. It's out there, and I'm locked in here with it.